and you just have to pan the audience.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can come back to me. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. There's an old joke that says actors without technicians are naked on a dark stage, completely blank. Technicians without actors are probably in a bar somewhere. My name is Brett Oliveira. I've been doing community theater in Lehigh Valley for about 20 years. I've worked at various high schools for 10 years, and I've been teaching here at the college for the last 2 years. Today I want to briefly talk to you about some of these technicians that work on lighting. Lighting is a very integral aspect to any theatrical production. There's different techniques, there's different elements that lighting designers use to achieve different effects and techniques. The first thing I'd like to speak to you about is some of the different angles and directions that lighting is used in. The first and most common is front lighting. As the name suggests, it comes directly from the front of the actor or object. This lights the face, this lights the scenery behind them. Front lighting, however, does cast shadows directly behind. The next most commonly used method is side lighting, which again, these are all named very simply, comes from the left and the right. If you're just lighting an object from the front, when the actor or person turns to the side, you're only lighting the side of the face. So side lighting allows the actor or object full motion while remaining completely lit. Side lighting casts shadows to the left and right. The next is backlighting, which comes from behind and usually above. Backlighting helps create depth or dimension to the scene being presented. It helps distinguish the actor from the scenery behind them. Backlighting, however, shoots light in front of you. The last form of lighting is called downlighting. That comes from directly above. Downlighting casts the least amount of shadow, only what is directly beneath the object, and that can help eliminate a lot of the shadows caused by the other forms of lighting. So, we've aimed all our lights, now we have to color them. Why? Traditional halogen lamps used in stage lights usually have a very yellow or warm cast to them, which can wash out features, it can wash out actors. So traditionally, you have to properly light an object. Some newer lights use what is called subtractive color theory. It's a white lamp which has cyan, yellow, and magenta filters in front of it. These filters are removed to create the color that you wish, and it helps create a deep color mixing. That's commonly used only in some newer fixtures. Traditional lighting uses what red, blue, and green lighting. You can use this to achieve white light. This is done by using what are called gels. Gels are thin sheets of plastic that come in various colors that are placed in front of the light. You can use these to mix any color that you wish. Newer lights incorporate LED technology. LEDs, one instrument will have red, green, blue, amber, and often white lights in it. So this one instrument can create any of those colors at any time. With the standard light, it has one color for the entire production. LED lights have a lot of advantages. As pointed out by John McDowell in Stage Directions magazine, there's a potential for LED lights to last as long as 100,000 hours, which is up to 16 times longer than its nearest competitor. The downside comes from Jeffrey Salzberg and Judy Kupferman from their website, Stage Lighting for Students. While in theory, LEDs allow the designer to mix any color conceivable, in practice this is limited by several factors, including purity of the color that's produced, as well as the intensity. Well, we've aimed our lights, we've colored them, why do we do all this? There are different reasons and techniques that are employed to create different feels and expressions on stage. The most common is to present the time of day or the setting. You can use bright lights for morning, dark lights for evening, green lights for a jungle. Lighting can also help express emotions or feelings on stage. Blue can be mystery, red can be heat, passion, anger. So you can actually create a feeling on the stage. The last reason, and this is usually to accentuate different features, the actors' costumes, the skin tones, the set behind them. Different colors can make features pop, can make things muted, can make things blend. So, we've aimed our lights, we've colored them, I guess we're ready for a show. The general public doesn't have a true understanding of all the complexities that go into lighting in any given production. So I hate to use the pun, but I'm going to. Hopefully this has helped shed some light on that situation for you. Yeah. And the next time that you go to a concert or event, you can have a slightly greater appreciation for all the time and effort that's gone into it. Thank you all for attending, and if anybody has any questions, I'd love to see you in one of my technical theater classes. Thank you.